Right, I'm not sure what happened. It seemed like the game crashed. And then my whole computer crashed. Hopefully, turning the game on now won't cause it to crash again. I'm not sure what happened. I think it might be time to clean up my recording hard drive. Anyways, let's keep going. I think I was supposed to head up here. Okay. I guess we're doing the puzzle again.
I follow the wind.
How weird. Good. Didn't crash this time. I feel like this doesn't really make sense, but whatever. Alright. I'm gonna have to do some video editing later because of this mishap. Hey, come on! Rocky, you don't need me to tell you to move. Fine. Damn it! Move. There's the last one. And a mule that's been shattered. Ah, damn it.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine!
Laid bare. Yeah.
I got him cornered.
Maybe I should just reinstall Genshin on my Xbox to avoid any mishaps while recording.
Oh, you're done. Strike a pose.
Transfixed. Witness my rise.
If I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna have to get a hard drive because Senwitz is also gonna be on it. And then, in the long run, Star Rail. Don't surprise Star Rail was last.
Do I get a share?
You actually want this trash?
Do you need me to hold your hand? No, you're fine. Right, that's all of it. Now we gotta shoot the space. Close enough. Oh, we did it! So this is Suma's famous legendary Jada return, huh? Can this thing really suppress the filth of the abyss in Natlan? Just going by shape, it looks like a plate of food. Come on, enough about your food already. Speaking of food, Paimon, your breakfast? Huh? You mean the braised meat stew? That's not relevant right now, so why are you suddenly bringing it up? This might just be Paimon feeling hungry after all this running about. But now that Bona has found the Tonderloaf and gotten her hands on the Jade Return, her wish has been fulfilled, right? Something's not right. I'm sure you've been here before. The Tonderloaf and the Jade Return. Yes, we must destroy it. It cannot fall in the hands of that person. Hey, you okay, Bona? Bona? No, Bona should be long gone. Why am I still here? I see, so that's what. Careful, Simos. Don't come any closer. This is a trap. Huh? Ah, damn it. Okay, that dragon's definitely evil. Guess I'm frying. Though, to be honest, this is not the best animal for this. This is like the worst chase ever. Oh, there we go. Again, I am not familiar with this animal, so forgive my lateness. Okay, now we're quick time eventing. That guy's like, what the hell you doing in my home? I just got it the way I liked it. Shouldn't you be doing your laser right now? Another quick time event. Ooh. That was a missile launcher.
Is this really necessary?
Were you about to kill me? I'm guessing that's the boss arena. This is actually blood. I was gonna say another hole. Look at that. We arrived at the abyss.
Are you running away?
Finally, got you this time. Alright, evil dragon, you pushed your luck twice already, but a third time's not the charm. Now give us back our stuff. And don't you ever think about stalling for time. Yeah, that's right. What was that, Coco? Travels from far. Thank you for bringing me here. O lost king, the cruel night is about to pass, and the chosen of the dragons will bring forth the dawn. Now rise, awaken from your nightmare. Is that you speaking? Huh? Cuckoo's been making these funny noises? My barman can't make out what it's saying. Samos, you hear something? My name is Ukan, once ruler of Natlan, whose mind was infused with into the city. When Ukan Natlan ends came, I swallowed the bitter fruit of deadly poison. The poison devoured my soul, transformed me into that. My end is near. I have finally found the chance. Save my soul. What are you gonna do? The poison, I shall purge it all, and then you will. Hey, what are you doing, Coco? Don't go there. I guess I'm slaying it.
May I present
Target acquired.
full glory! Soul and sacrifice!
Alright, so it sounds like he sacrificed his soul, and it got split into two. The draconic form and the human form, or what was left of it.
The wind knows me.
Laid bare.
And now that we're united, he's vulnerable.
My turn.
Yoo-hoo! Let the world collide!
That's not great.
Everlasting as the moon.
How dare you!
Locked on.
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud.
Ah,
I got him cornered. Play these souls.
glory to its none can compare! Especially not when it's bamboo. Measly insect! You must pay! Oh, brilliant! Time to shine!
Overruled. This is where you fall.
The wind knows me.
Transfixed.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Target acquired. Two can play at that game.
Ow.
Ah, the show begins!
Okay.
Laid bare.
One with nature. Time to go.
Caught up with me.
Again.
Let my name echo in
Witness my rise.
And you're done. Finally, after all these years, I have awakened. Who are you? How did you get the ability to speak? What a long journey it has been, Samoa's Paimon. It is a pleasure to meet you. Oh, so you still recognize us? Great. So who are you now then? Can Paimon still call you Kokulu? You can then. Huh? Do you mean the Python King? The same one who used to rule all of Natlan? But didn't Kokulu turn into that? And it still recognizes us. Wait, doesn't it mean that this is Kukulu's true... Cuckoo, yes. That was what the girl called me. The one who woke me up from the core of Kule, but I could not save her. Hundreds of years have passed since then, and at last, I finally found my old body. Wait, do you mean that Bonner awakened you hundreds of years ago? That can't be. We just came on an adventure here with her. She couldn't have been alive for so long, could she? I don't know, Paimon. I think with everything we experienced, it makes goddamn sense. Truly? I could be mistaken. My present memories are as numerous as they are mess, and I fear I remember things from before far better than my adventures at Kukulik. Can we still count on you as a comrade then? Certainly, that is if you still have me. I once split my mind off to protect the people of Natlan. I never expected my spirit and body to be swallowed up by the abyss, to be used by that person, to commit such an awful litany of crimes. Though my sins cannot be washed away like this abyss of filth can, this nightmare can finally come to an end, thanks to you. Who's this person you're mentioning? Bonner mentioned that name earlier while we were on the tunnel lift too. Is there someone else pulling the strings behind the scenes we don't know about? Since you're here, you must have already met that person. You did attain this golden entreaty after all. Golden treaty? You say? Do you mean the Jade of Return? Now that you say so. We only got here because of that wicked dragon stole it. Hang on, guess we shouldn't call it wicked from now on, huh? Well, out of it, wicked dragon. Why'd you steal a token? What, seriously? You're so rude. That golden entreaty is very important. Yeah, didn't Bonner tell us about some kind of key for taming the abyss? The child is right. It can indeed tame the filth of the abyss for all of Natlan. Not in the way you can imagine, which is why I had to hide it on the ship. Huh? What do you mean? That sounds kind of dangerous. Definitely not the sort of thing you use willy-nilly. What should we do next then? Another thing. Your companion there. That little tepid source. Yes, Rocky. It's most similar to me. Huh? What do you mean? You look very different. Our bloodlines have both inherited the Flame Lord's blessing. It is both a gift and a curse. Only by finding another golden treaty and taking them to the volcano can the blessing's burden be lifted. That's the only way to move it? Poor little guy. The other entreaty should be in the place of the foul. The merely ordinary cannot attain it, but I believe that your little one shall make the right choices. A golden treaty is as important as it is dangerous, so you have to take it to the sacred mountain. Only there can it serve its original purpose. Only there can it... Can it what? Only there can it... I can't quite remember what comes next. Despite having all these memories and things I want to say, nothing seems to come out. Past my nightmares have plagued me for so long that... Or is it the work of the one who claims to command evolution? That tends to happen once you get older. Fine. Anyway, from what Paimon understands, you mean that we'll need to take 2 tokens over to the volcano, right? Looks like going with Rocky to the volcano is the only way we can get to the bottom of the secret. My apologies. You helped me so much, but I couldn't answer your question. That said, there is perhaps one way we could try to get your answer. Please, step into my memories. Huh? Is that your plan? I may have been lost within dreams, but everything that has ever happened in the city has been recorded by my 2 tainted eyes. Since you can sense Kukuluk's power, you should be able to sense my memories too. Consider this my way of repaying your kindness. Oh, this is trippy. First person perspective. Or it could have made the walk a bit shorter. I never thought we'd actually make it this far. This must be the ultimate primal frame we were looking for. We can get to the tunnel or through here. I always figured this ragtag bunch of adventures we put together would be wiped out before we ever reach the top of the next hill. And we owe to our hero, the #1 adventurer of the Flower Feather clan, eh? If we hadn't found the blueprints to Natlan, we'd probably still be wandering lost through some sewer. Let's not bring that up again. How was I supposed to know this cursed place could foil every single positioning skill I ever learned? By the way, where's our young mystic Yuriru gone off to? I didn't see her when I got up this morning. She might have only joined up with us along the way, but she came this far, and she's become part of the gang. We can't just leave her in the lurch. You don't have to worry about that. About that at all. The kid's just hiding, you know, being scared and all. Last night, I happened to spy her sneaking out. I thought, well, we have no idea what could happen next, so it might just be safer to let her hide for the time being. I mean, compared to us fellas, she's just a kid with hardly any experience adventuring. So I found a safe tower in which to set her down. I'm thinking that we should go find her once everything's finished, of course. That is, if we make it back in one piece, haha. True. I mean, the device was built by a tyrant who plunged the whole nation into the abyss for his selfish desires. Who knows what further traps await ahead us? Plus, that evil dragon's probably lurking in the shadows somewhere, waiting for just the right moment to ambush us. Gotta stay on guard no matter what. But still, this is all pretty exciting. If the legends about the Jade of Return are true, and we use it to quell the infernal abyss, then the world can finally take a well-earned rest. 10 years back, when the assassin came to Tibet, even the Pyro Archon sacrificed her life for the cause. It would mean so much if we could attain something that could rid us of this abyss once and for all. I'm not sure we should hold out too much hope here. If the Python King Ujkan had something so powerful, how could the city have fallen into this state? Oh, looks like a heal's back. Now placing the Pyro Sprites here will summon a guiding spirit to help us navigate. You know what? Once this adventure's over, let's head back to the Flower Feather clan and see how the newborn baby girl Leos is doing. We'll paint the town. Her name's Bonner, right? Haha, sounds like a mighty cute little kid. Who knows? She might just grow into an even better adventurer than you. Or a villain. Who knows? And yet, to defeat the evil threat of evil once and for all was not by naive fantasy. For everything comes at a price, but the ones to blame are not those who harbor hope, but those who choose to take advantage of others. Must she still wear that laughable mask when you meet with me, Uchkan? Time for you has come to make a choice. You have witnessed for yourself the hatred shown towards you by those you consider your people, your brethren. In their eyes, you are no different from any of the evil dragons who ruled over Natlan. Even now, they cry out for a new Pyro Archon to sway you. Is that so? If you were to ask me, you're the one whose comprehension fails. Your attempt to create a kingdom for humans alone is but a wishful thinking, whether it be the Yohula Eltchutin, or the Fist Hap Kindreds. All have been written into the chords and stitched inexplicably into the fabric of this land. You should have accepted the world you live in long ago. Moreover, the blood of the Flame Lord runs through your veins. You have betrayed Balankis' oath to me, and tried to annihilate my people. But instead, you have opened the door to malevolent forces. How ironic that the human king who learned to destroy dragonkind is, in truth, the last dragon heir to the blood of the ancient dragons in this, the land of primal flame. Is it hate that drives you, or fear? Will you not admit it then, my beloved son? Without the Flame Lord's blessing, how could you have infiltrated the core of Kulei and stolen the secrets of the dragons? All these years, you have lied to others, and to yourself as well. Truly disappointing. I thought you would be the one to slay the Pyro Dragon, ascending the throne of old Natlan and creating a new epoch for all dragonkind, and of course for all humanity. Humans have no place in the world you envisioned. Matter of interpretation, I say. Obsession with the individual is a human weakness, just like the fruit of your foolish hysteria, a sign of incomplete evolution. The borders of this world collapse. It begins here and shall soon spread throughout old Natlan, until Tibet is wholly plunged into darkness. You have failed, and humanity also. The only way forward is to honor Lank's pact with me, pierce our golden treaties together, and activate Hutsilopakia. I wish these cutscenes were voiced. I don't know how to pronounce that. You people, those humans, might not survive cataclysm. But after the scoring of civilization will blossom that surpasses both the dragons and humans. The golden entreaty is no longer here. What? Did you leave it behind on your toy ship then? Ah, truly do you burn your bridges. Do you mean to doom the rest of the world too, with the reckless fantasies of yours? Give up, foolish dragon. I will not betray the brave humans who are still fighting on. A world without humans is a world without meaning. You, truly foolish creature, is all you have done born out of some deluded hope? Yes, so long as there's life, there's hope. Be that as it may, it is not but lingering on in agony. This is precisely why I did not understand about humans. Hope saw you defeat the dragons. Equally, it saw you plunge yourselves into a never-ending war. Aha, seems you are human through and through. Fair enough then, this might be the last time we meet. I cannot predict what fate awaits you, but as part of my experiment, I will return to correct your soul. There are sins I must atone for. To save my people, I sealed my mind into the core of Calais, whatever, and fought alongside them within the city. Yet I never thought that my body and soul would turn against me, that I would come to harm even more people. So that's the truth then. Those suspicions weren't far off. So not only is this not the secret abyss taming the treasure, but based on the inscriptions carved into it, it is hazardous and should not be touched. As the world was plunged into disaster triggered by the subterranean kingdom. Hello, VC the Fit Piccolo, how are you? So Miss Chaos was that legend forged. The tuner with blade and with treasure. A jade of return that can be cleansed filth. It's all a bunch of bunk. All those adventurers who laid down their lives for this. You, my old man. You trying to make me feel better? It's okay, Coco, I get you. Even if the legend is some sacred chalice turned out to be false. Just setting out on that crest it makes you a hero. And what's more, since we really do have ourselves a monster here, the one behind us, whoever you are, I don't know why you were all of us here. Whatever you're on about, it ends here. I might not ever be one of the adventurers whose names shall be etched into the annals of history. But I, Bonner, will put an end to the dark past of history, with Kukulik at my side. Fine. I'm pretty sure I'm at the end of this story here. In the end, the girl wasn't able to stop everything, nor was I able to save her. But awakened by her hand, I became a seed. And then many cycles later, I met you. Yeah, so I just pretty much finished fighting the Dark Dragon. And now it's like a flashback kind of thing. About the Serpent King who, yeah, that guy there. The nightmares we tell are past of blindness and folly. I'm getting close, but not yet. Okay. Yeah, I figured, because there's like an evil... Oh. So I'm almost done. I was gonna say, because it was that evil Bana who was kind of tricked us into getting the treasure. The Scorched Elf passages a future of bliss and rebirth. Chosen of dragons, you have arrived at last. I've been expecting you for some time. Who are you? It matters not. What matters is that none may now interrupt our conversation. What do you think? Gorgeous art, no? Tell me, what do you see in this mural? I see a podium. Wow, humans evolved from dragons. This painting depicts the stages of evolution, evolving out of the primordial elemental creatures into the dragons, then into humans after a few more steps, until one walks upon the stairway to heaven itself. A perennial notion. This child thought that true history of dragons of the vat could be wiped clean with such self-deluded fantasies. Evolution has always been a concept that belongs to dragons, and dragons alone. To attain a stronger body, to gain even mightier power, we dragons have had to constantly adapt and transform ourselves based on our environment. This is how we survived. Yeah, this quest is relaxing. Besides the Abyss Hero Chos. They were a bit annoying. It's definitely better than some of the Fontaine ones I did, where it's just very wordy and take too long. However, humans are exactly the opposite. Most of them can barely control elemental forces. The Descender tossed them into the vet, giving them the power to change environments to suit themselves. Yet these same weak humans are the ones who ultimately took over Natlan and the rest of the world. While we once mighty dragons, creators of high civilization, have now been regulated to wild beasts and livestock. Do you know what that is? Because they have Archons backing them? Because the Pile Dragon is too weak? You think it's because the Pile Dragon's power has declined, do you? Instead, this is what I believe, that we dragons are too powerful. We are a race imprisoned by force. The weak worship the strong. Sons follow their fathers. Peons serve their sovereigns. Races that by nature pursue power are bound by the very power that all too clearly orders their societies. That after the Pile Dragon... Am I done with the Archon quest? If you mean I'm done with that one as a whole, no. See, I've been holding back a bit, because, well, not holding back per se, but I was trying to do some Fontaine stuff in the middle of all this. And, yeah, it took longer than I thought. And then eventually, you got all these new characters coming out, and suddenly I'm trying to do that one again. In terms of Natlan's story, I've pretty much done 3.2. So, I assume the next one's gonna be the last one before other stuff come up. After the Pile Dragon's fake death, all that the descendants of the ancients knew was to kowtow before the throne. Watching our civilization deteriorate by the day, marching inexorably toward decline. Our race had reached a dead end, but I found new hope for myself within humanity. Yeah, at least I got Primos. I managed to get a Scarfe, trying to get her weapon, but I might not actually get that far. I gotta level up the Pyro Archon as well. I don't have her weapon either, but unfortunately, I hear she's needed for the next endgame that's coming out, where you need to fight 3 bosses. But that's what I heard anyhow. Our race has reached a dead end, but I found new hope for myself within humanity. Curiosity about the unknown, compassion for fellow humans, and the subsequent courage to take on something far more powerful than oneself. Despite being mere tribes in vassalage to the dragons and living in precarious circumstances, I knew that one day they would build a mighty civilization of their own. Indeed. But I am saving up for Skirk when she comes out. Yeah, the weapon banners suck. I kind of wish they were just like 50 and not 90, like the character banner. Because not many people actually go for the weapon banner when you want the character. Indeed, I liked humans, but if I wished to understand them, then observation alone was insufficient. I had to go and live among them, and through them, I hope to save my race. Oh, it also doesn't help that next week, the Inusuman banner is coming out. With, Kinich and Raiden. And I got both, so I'm not worried about them. So yeah, if you're like a character collector, it'll be pretty hard to get them all. Unless you like, fork out the money, but not many people want to do that. Unless you're a diehard. Indeed, I liked humans, but if I wished to understand them, then observation alone was insufficient. I had to go and live among them, and through them, I hope to save my race. And so I nurtured my beloved son, a dragon mixed with the human soul who was raised among the human tribes. He would slave the deceptive old Pyro Dragon, and ascend to become the new Dragon Sovereign. But I did not count on that man, Balank. I don't even know how to pronounce that name sometimes. And more unexpected still was the betrayal of my old prodigy. Yeah. Raiden's certainly getting a lot of love. Meanwhile, you got other characters that are very underrated, like Ayaka, her brother, uh, Ito, all the other ones. I know I just named Inazuma characters, but you don't really hear a lot about Zhongli. You ever spend that on Jays? Jays. What's Jays? Is that the, for some reason it's making me think of the, you know, like, burger ring kind of snacks or something. Lula is still rotting. Yeah, I actually managed to get her the second time around. She was not easy. Human courage leads them to chase illusionary hope and also brings forth terrifying uncertainty. That's like the Jade of Return. I do have to get Shanhei? I can't remember the name. Because she's part of the Fontaine team, the new meta team from Fontaine, like Farina, Escoffier, her, and who's the fourth one? Yeah, they're part of a new meta team. Oh, Jordan's okay. So the Jade, what is it? Well, if I must, I say it's like a beast trap or capturing the lions on that one. Yeah, her. She's also rare. And I failed to get her many times. Lions, what do you mean by that? Well, the noble is a beast, of course, but that doesn't matter. It also doesn't help that lately it feels like Genshin's not giving us a lot of Primogens lately. Like, you get them, but it feels like it's not even enough for, like, 10 walls. No, it wasn't him. It was, what was it? Farina, Escoffier, Shanhan, and someone ice. Maybe it was Ayaka? I don't remember. Because it's like an ice team with, Farina as a sub DPS, I guess. Or healer. There are no lions in that one, and so no Jade of Return. Humans always love chasing after things that don't exist, so I created this legend for them. To test these legends, I donned masks and traversed their world in different guises. This isn't the first time that we met, in fact. You lost to Chi-Chi. Everyone loses to Chi-Chi. At least once or twice. Like, it'd be a good day if you actually get something different. Like, I got Dayla to C4 or was it C3? And that was just from normal wishing. Wasn't her banner. Test these legends, I donned masks and traversed the world in different guises. This is the first time we met, in fact. Of course, I have my foolish, greedy child to thank for this, who devoured enough souls for me to fashion these masks. Don't you find it all fascinating? More like horrendous. Really? I am one of persuasion that experiments are a must. Uchkan's betrayal taught me that I still have much to learn when it comes to humans after all, but I fear that disgrace is run thin, and darkness will soon engulf this land. Uchkan bet once and won. But shall we dragons continue betting with humans like this? Yeah, it's more devastating, for sure. Be you humans or Yoha Lection. These words are getting harder and harder to read. The world will fall into peril again and again because of their inability to resist the dark foe. Chosen of dragons, hope resides within you. This is not the end. Take the token of the oath and go unto the sacred mountain. We shall meet again when all is done. And when that time comes, you shall be the one to decide matters, Walkie. The fate of the world lies on Walkie. This is not the end for you. Take that which is my part and set off on your journey. You got double 5-star before Chi-Chi. Yeah, that's fair. With this... Actually, funny story. With this beta, Escoffier and... Who was the other one? Escoffier and... Navia. Yeah, I got Escoffier after a few wishes, and then immediately afterwards, I got Navia. Dumb luck, right? I only had that happen once. And that was with Kajua and Alhaitham. I believe you shall find the answer you seek at the end of your journey. Ah, you're finally back. Ah, he's dead. Uchkan. Smiles, you returned from that memory. So why is Coco Uchkan still not moving? It's very tired. It's going to need a good long rest. You got Jean and Rurika. Marika. God, I heard her name lots of times. I can't remember it. I know who you're talking about. Yeah, you do get tired easily when you grow old. Well, at least you can have a good rest now. Right? Yep. Now let's just leave this place and not think about this again. What did you see in that memory just now, Samos? You recount what you witnessed with Uchikan's mind to Paimon in the simplest way you can. Huh? You saw Rocky? And there was some weird guy with him on the Tonwith? Uh-oh, this might not be a memory, but something that's happening right now. Rocky might be in danger. You claimed he did such a bunch of weird things, but Paimon's still somewhat worried. Let's go back to the Tonwith and check things out. Oh yeah, the Golden Treaty. He played Rua for a while. Oh, Ruling Waves, yeah. For a while, and while doing this quest, in my mind, is he gonna absorb that dragon? Yeah. Oh wait, did I miss that? Based on what Uchikan said, it has incredible uses, but it's also very dangerous and should be used lightly. We're gonna have to tell Bonner that. But then, we can't give it to her either, can we? We'll have to take it to the volcano with Rocky, though we don't know what to do with it once we get there. Oh yeah, you saw her in the memory as well. Guess Uchikan's right. She really is from hundreds of years ago then. But how did she live for so long? It's like she's adventuring with us for the first time. And it doesn't feel like she's trying to deceive us either. Maybe that she's actually... Let's head back to the Tonwith first. We can talk about this then. Alright, we managed to find the Tonwith, so Bonner and her Bob's adventures won't be considered crazy or groundless stories any longer. I don't know if I should play Moving Waves, because I'm playing like 3 actions at the same time. It's not very easy. I'm impressed that you can read these. Well, I'm trying to read them. A lot of the words are way too long or way too complicated to sound. Plus, we also got this Jade return, whatever it may be. I'm unsure is important to somehow. So, what do you think of Moving Waves exactly? Because I don't know if I should try it. So, all in all, this adventure has been pretty meaningful. Because I feel like I'll be overwhelmed if I play too many gachas at once. So, all in all, yeah, okay. Wow. Hey, don't try to take on Rocky's role just because he's not around. Yeah, he looks dead. So I gotta go up. No, that's the wrong one. Much hotter than Genshin. Oh boy. No, actually I've actually been looking at this one gacha that's been coming up. Level up your character, doesn't matter. If you can't dodge, you're dead. Fair enough. So it's pretty much Genshin at that point where you need to dodge. Not like a strategy game. I wonder if you heard of this gacha game that's been coming out. It's called Silver Palace. You ever heard of that? It's like a detective gacha. Oh, gotta go down. I think. Yeah, I think that one's called Anata. Looks cool. I might try that as well. Alright, Waki? Well, what a relief. Samalas was, it's a bit tricky to explain, but essentially he saw you and a strange person together in a dream. Did you run into any strange people aboard on Tanorth? Wow. Eh? So, did you or didn't you? Alright, you absolutely lost Paimon there. Oh, you're okay, and that's all that matters. Yeah, that's true. What about Bonner, though? Where'd she go? Did you guys become separated, or is Bonner really... Perhaps Bonner was merely a character from a story. You're right. Ordinary people can't live for hundreds of years. Unless you're an Archon, or a dragon. Or just cursed. We completed her unfinished adventure, that's for sure, at least. Yeah, we also promised to spread the word about this adventure. Once everyone knows that we found the Tonriff, Bonner will become a famous adventurer too, right? Then it's time to go to that volcano and find that person, and then... Yeah, let's get to the bottom of all this. Are you talking about that strange person you saw in the memory? I said, who on earth is that guy? The one who left the golden pattern all along our path. Maybe. I was getting more curious by the minute. He also said he takes on different guises, so even if we have run into him, we might not have recognized him. We're curious as well, huh, Rocky? Now that we found one token, let's keep up the momentum and find a way to locate another one. Then we'll head to the volcano with Rocky. We should be able to get to the bottom of everything there, and help lift Rocky's curse to boot. Yeah. Yeah, I was definitely referring to Frina. Sorry, Bonner. We're taking the Golden Treaty with us for now. We'll tell you the whole story once we figure it all out. And with that, that's done. I maybe came here to pick up flowers, but I always knew that I was going to be doing a world quest if I even entered this region. Speaking of which, how many flowers do I have? Rika, you here? Not enough for full-on level 90, but I'll just have to come back here another few times to finish it. Alright, get that. Yeah, more quests to go. So, I might try Wolverine Waves in the future. But, like, I won't be committed to it. Because there's too many gachas I gotta keep a track on. It's too difficult to keep switching gachas from, like, Genshin to Star Rail to Senless to Moving Waves. Especially when everything seems to come out, like, every month and a half. Her damage is high? Yeah. That's why I got her weapon. So I can buff her up a bit more. Same with Alkino. So I can have a scythe. Oh, you mean... Or did you mean a Marika? Marika.
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area. Biggest one in history.
It's like a Devil May Cry type game. Yeah, I actually played Devil May Cry, like, a lot back in the day. Maybe Devil May Cry 4. I did play 1. I never played 2 or 3, but I have seen the cutscenes in that. And I did finish the 5th one. And the infamous rebooted one from Ninja Theory. Yeah, Marika. I will level up off screen, try to get a level 90. I'll get her weapon the next time she'll have a banner up. And see where we go from there.
Dragon lost some sort of talent?
I love the gameplay of Rua. Alright, well... I'll give it a try when I have the time. I got an afterward for this? I'll do that off screen. Alright, how many primos did I make from that? 633. Not bad. Alright. Let's try this out. Because I got 4 days left. And then I'll be saving up for Skirk. Dud. Dud. And... dud. Okay, that went poorly. Oh, wait. I just saw that. Dud. Dud. Alright. Yeah, I'll save up for Skirk then. She should be coming out in the next patch. Which means I don't have a lot of time to make a lot of Primo Gems unless I become committed to completing the world quests and all that. Because funny enough, the story ones don't give you a lot compared to the world quests.
What could the children be up to?
Or I could just go back to the area and search for chests and that.
Let them do as they please.
Alright, well, by your suggestion, I will be trying out Wolverine Waves. And when Anito comes out, I'll try that too. And... Silver Palace when that comes out. If you're into detective stuff, you should probably look that up as well. It just got announced like a few weeks ago. Alright, I guess I should wrap things up for today. Thank you for tuning in, Piccolo. I don't get a lot of viewers here. You'll have to go through every corner of the vet for Skirk. Yeah, because I got 2 5 stars. I'll be damn lucky to get 3. So, chances are I will be losing a 50-50. I'll have to try and get Skirk. Which means I'll have to live stream this game a bit more often. Just to make up for the Primo Gyms. Complete all the world quests and whatnot. You'll be here next time? Well, I'll be glad to see you then. Speaking of which, did you actually follow? Because I didn't hear any alert. Oh, wait, it's YouTube, of course. YouTube does not give me alerts. That's the unfortunate thing about live streaming on YouTube. The alerts never work. I'll have to see if I can do something about that. I'm using Restream right now, so it should be giving me something. Unless I have to pay for it. So, with Wolverine Waves, before I go, is there like any set matters or characters you like? Because I've seen a few, but I haven't seen all of them. I know there was this one that sounded like a Welsh male girl or something. Because at the time, everyone
Something
was
you wish to report?
memeing the heck out of her.
Well, you have my undivided attention.
I think it doesn't work. Yeah, because YouTube does not have any way to give me an alert system. So, there's probably like some type of like Apple add-on I have to find for OBS. You love Sunny. Well, let's look her up. Was she recent or some time before? Oh yeah, I actually seen her trailer. Like it just popped up randomly on the YouTube short. She's a double S main DPS. She's a new character. Good to know. How long's her banners left? Ah, it just ended. Alright. Guess we'll be getting her for a while. Yeah, so speaking of that, when it comes to gachas, I would probably have to like keep switching them around. Especially doing a live stream timetable, because I don't exactly want to keep live streaming gachas every single time. Like, there's other games I want to play, like Doom, Metaphor, games like that. She sits on the chair and I basically attack, like, what? Oh yeah, that kind of silliness. Okay. I remember there was one that was swinging on, like, red rope or something. That was very random. I know Genshin's been trying to do that, but not a lot of characters have that system yet, where they just jump into battle. Yeah, I'll get burned out.
What could the
And it won't be easy
children
keeping up
be
with all
up
of them,
to?
so it's more like I would have to be less committed, but also
Let
keep
them do
streaming
as
them.
they please.
Because chances are I will never get all the characters I want. But if I can, like, make some decent team, I should be able to do, like, endgame stuff and all that. Or at the very least, all the story quests so I can get more, you know, currency for wishes and that. So I won't be, like, all committed on Wolf and Rave, but I will try it. I'll probably live stream that when I download it. Is it just on PC or is it like PS5 as well? Because the only thing I have is an Xbox and a Switch. If I'm lucky, Switch 2 might have something coming out for that. But at the same time, Xbox is also... I'll do just fine. Alright, guess that's it. Alright, I'll see you next time, Piccolo. Gonna take a break. This is nearly late. So on PC and PS5, so I'll have to play on PC. Okay. Alright, well, I'll see you next time, Piccolo. See ya.